Okay, let's do this. This is the game's final war. I haven't even gotten flight. Jesus.
We will make electricity so cheap that only the rich will burn candles.
So we are now officially in a world war. There is no country on the entire planet who is not at war. Let me show you. There you go. Let's just... The red lines are war. So every country is at war with at least one person now. I think actually at least two people. But regardless, we are all at war now. And it's all because of me and my stupid world war. If we zoom out here, let's turn off resource icons. This whole continent, except, make a line down there, that little nub is under Roman rule. This is their home base. Their home base is not as big as the initial area of Rome, which was a rough line like this. This was the original Rome, everything in this area. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna lose, believe it or not. Yeah, I think we basically have a guaranteed victory, which I think I've been saying for like 2 wars now, but really, by the time we had Persia and Greece, we couldn't really lose. We would have to really fuck things up. Or the enemies would have to be really smart and go to my undefended cities back at the start of the, you know, like Rome. Rome itself, the city of Rome is nearly undefended. Now, let's actually do a little test here. Really? Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Even with these guys, yeah, they have even worse people defending. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. For some reason, I had it in my head that they would put up at least a tiny bit of a fight. Let's go straight on to the next city. I didn't even get hurt for the majority of that. In Mongolia, no, they won't talk to me? Okay. I think they actually might not be able to because they're not the leaders of the war. Now, sieging Arabia is going to be really fucking annoying because I'll need to produce ships to move my units over, which I think I'll just mass produce out of whatever city's inevitably going to be right here. I think there might be one there as well. Okay, we can actually go ahead and just take everyone but those 2 artillery and move them. We don't even need to stay in that city. And I'm not even worrying about upgrading cities as I take them anymore. We really don't need to. In fact, I think I'll just kill Mongolia at this point. I don't see any point of keeping them alive. I don't see any gain, at least. So, why do it? Thing happened again where I hit control and it put my cursor up there. That's weird when it does that. Really have no idea why it does. Right, you can get a bank. Just select everyone. We do still need to wear down their defenses, I'm sure. Otherwise, I doubt I'll have my amazing chance of victory. Never mind. No. No, they just don't stand a chance. Return control to the Celtic Empire? No. Because this brings me closer to a domination victory if I own the land personally. Alright, I don't even know why I bothered clicking courthouse. considering I have state property, so distance from palace does not matter. But whatever, I'm gonna stick with it anyway. So Mongolia's dead. Mongolia does not exist anymore as a country.
Tell me what you eat, and I will tell you what you are.
Refrigeration's awesome. Let's go straight for superconductors, maybe? Actually, let's take a look at this, actually. I don't even remember what the next main upgrade from infantry is. I know that Marines are better. Although they might count for different promotions, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll go to Marines, but I believe you cannot upgrade from an infantry to a Marine. In fact, I believe the upgrade path are to... Is it to SAM infantry? You know what? Let's go ahead and double check. So we want to go unit. No, not unit upgrades. Oh no, this is actually useful. Infantry turns into mechanized infantry with robotics. Thank you. So we want robotics. Robotics, robotics, robotics. Right there. And we are just going to rush that. I'm not even going to go for superconductors right away. Actually, superconductors on the path, because then I'll do it. Am I blind? It is not. Then I'm not going to bother. Alright. So we leave 3 units. And we keep moving to take more cities. As those cities are plenty well defended. I do hate having to go back and manually... You know what? There, now I don't need to anymore. They're not producing missionaries. I believe there's a hotkey in the game to do this a lot faster, but I don't know what it is. They have 1 longbowman in that city. That is their defense. Yeah, sure. Alright, we're still in bad terms, aren't we? Have a map. Have biology. Have democracy. Have silk. There, you'll probably like me soon. Please tell me. That's a pretty good chance, but I think I will actually err on the side of caution. Knock out the shields. Or the walls. Wow. It's gotta hurt your pride. When your enemy is actively laughing about how easy it is to take your cities. Because you're using longbows. Many, many years after gunpowder has already been standardized. I mean, even, like, yeah, you usually progress technology a lot faster than in real life in this game, if you do your science right. Like, you look at the top right, you look at the date, and we shouldn't have some of this tech yet. But longbowmans are so old, even just for this real-life age. Selden just lost a city to the Celtic Empire. Where? Here? Wow, the Celts are really, really being initiative. I appreciate that. Means less work for me. I wonder if Arabia would... Oh, no, never mind, I'm stupid. They took the city on the continent. I thought they went across the ocean. God damn it. Sorry, I thought they were being really useful and shit. No, they took that city. God damn it. Okay, well this city's gonna have to start making transports. Okay, all military go to this city now. Because that city is my transport city. That shitty little desert city, which means I'm just gonna spend a bunch of money. Oh, they're actually gonna send some units my way, are they? Well, let's just keep that from being a problem. Boop. Just instant produce some military there. And we'll go ahead and make a machine gunner there too. I just upgraded my old Praetorian there so they don't take the city. But if they do, I don't really care too much. I don't want them to get a foothold on the country, but at the same time, I could easily just turn off science for a few turns, scrounge up some money to quickly upgrade some units from other cities, throw them in there, and get my city back. In fact, it's probably advantageous to, start getting some more money to quickly buy things. Because right now, we're basically just producing transports. It always breaks up into such weird little groups. Okay, so the transport itself. Where'd it go? I don't see it on the list. Am I blind? Did I not build it right here? Huh. Maybe I'm really, really astonishingly blind. I don't think either of those are able to carry military, are they? No, neither of those are able to carry military. Let's just get one more machine gunner then, and then ignore it. Did it just say one of my longbowmen were killed? How old is that place? What are they sieging? Fuck it, just produce wealth. Receive 5 near the city's ruins. Oh, they took that? Well, guess I'm just gonna kick your ass this way then. I didn't even need that city anymore. Whatever. Thanks. This was actually probably an aid to me. Is now I have some extra military to throw in nearby cities. Why is my transport over here? Yeah, they raised it, whatever. Why is my transport over here? I produced it in here. I don't own this city. What happened there? If anyone in the comments knows what the hell happened there, let me know, because that is confusing. I have never seen that. Ever. That was fucking weird. Alright, buy another transport. I'm gonna need a bunch of these. You know what? A dry dock would probably be a good investment here, since this is where I'm producing those anyway. Okay, transport. Right, I need to click someone else and then tell them to board. That's right. I believe there are upgrades that let them actually carry more people, so I should probably be doing those. In fact, I might just stop producing military at this point. We've gone to a point... where we can just not produce military, honestly. We don't need it anymore. We have enough to finish the game. So I'm just not gonna bother. Oh, they actually have some troops going down there. Well, let's just use our ridiculous amount of money. And, now you can't siege that city anymore. And you can't siege that city anymore. So I don't know what you're gonna do, invaders. I'm just gonna start telling cities to produce money unless I really want them to do something else. And in fact, we're gonna turn off science for a little bit, for the sake of upgrading more units. And over here... Alright. So I want to buy that dry dock. Yeah, sure, have that. Have assembly line too. Modernize your military a bit. Money. I like money. Money lets me speed things up. And buy the dry dock. And then you're gonna do a barracks. And then lots of transports. Let's also talk to our other buddies and make sure that they have modern military stuff. Actually, have a... No, artillery. Yeah, have artillery as well. In Greece, you can have... You don't have rifling? Well, you need rifling with your assembly line. Have a lot of things, Greece. I don't know how you fell farther behind from Persia. You know you've gone to a hell of a point in the game when you have stopped caring what you produce. I really need to raise the difficulty, though. As I'm sure you can tell, I was expecting this to be harder. I swear, I have lost on this difficulty routinely with this mod before. I guess just today I did good subconscious practices. Or today. This game, which I've been doing over the course of about a week. Starting to really stockpile a lot of money. They're just using their boats on a bunch of my cities. In fact, they're starting to do this one now, yeah. Actually, a good point I just thought of is I need a few destroyers of my own.